So in today's video, it's going to be kind of a continuation of the last two videos that we have done. What we're going to start off with, we've already done an oil change on the motor. We've installed our new carburetor, but we still need to tune it properly. Now, getting the engine running again with the new carburetor, we ran into some issues that require regular maintenance, which needed to be done on this unit anyway. So what we're going to start off with is we're going to replace the spark plugs, gapped at 45 thousandths, with my favorite spark plug for a 4.0 or a 4.2 liter, which is an Autolite copper. Part number I believe is 985 on these. Yep, 985 right there. I'm not big on Champions. I run Autolites and everything I've got. I know that's what they came. I know they came with Champions from the factory, but it's not my thing. So we're going to replace the spark plugs. The other thing, the one thing that I haven't replaced on this Jeep since I've owned it for 3 years, I know, bad on me. We're going to put a set of spark plug pliers on it. Just big box, limited lifetime warranty spark plug wires. Nothing fancy. Then we're going to properly tune our mixture screws with a brand new vacuum gauge, because apparently when I moved all my stuff from in the basement of the house to out here in the new garage, something got dropped or I stepped on or something in my vacuum gauge and it is utterly destroyed. So I've got a brand new one here for us to use. So let me get the camera moved around and we'll stuff some spark plugs in it. Okay, this is going to be our control. This is going to be a cold start with the new carburetor, the old plugs, and the old wires after we cleaned a couple of the plugs and got it to fire up for us. Back on there. It seems as though it's going to be halfway reliable with this new carburetor, but as you can tell from all the violent shaking and the obvious piston on a couple of cylinders, we still ain't hitting on all of them. That's all we're going to run it for now. I don't want to get it too warm before I put these plugs in it. And then we'll fire it up with the new plugs and wires. So let me move you over here and we'll get you all set up. Old plug number one. You can see where I kind of cleaned it some, and then you can see where it burned some fuel off. This is just a general spark plug gapping tool, and we are gapping these at 45 thousandths. They come pre-gapped at 35, which is, if you're using a normal ignition system, probably the I believe that was actually the factory spec for a 4.0 and a 4.2. But with these high energy ignitions, and you just want it to, you can have a little bit wider gap. Just want to get the strap to where it just barely catches. Alright, then we're going to take just a dab of anti-seize. And we're doing this to save ourselves headache next time around, and or for the next guy down the road. Just that much down here low on the threads. The way it gets pushed back up the spark plug, just thread it into the hole. Alright. So, now that I have effectively dropped everything, we will start this. And you definitely don't want to go too tight. So I run them down until you can feel them stiffen up, and then go just a snug. Then we're going to open up our plug wires. For some reason this doesn't look like enough wires. And we will find the one that is the appropriate length. Alright. Pop it on the end of the spark plug. And then come around. And take two on the spark plug wires. FYI, this here's a part number for the plug wires that will work with your MSD distributor. I just got plug wires for an 83 CJ5 the other day and didn't even think about the fact that the factory distributor is totally different. Duh. So here we go again. We're going to continue on with these spark plug installs. That's one of those that we cleaned and put back in there too, and it's pretty well fouled up. Ooh, God. Alright, so there's one that we did not pull out and clean, and you can see just how nasty and covered in fuel that it is there. And that's one of the centermost plugs too, so yep, fouled. Alright. I've already changed the number 5 plug, so all we've got to do is change the wire. So, the number 6. And here's number 6 plug, which is this would be one of the leaner plugs because it's furthest away from the center of the manifold, and that's how fouled it is out. So I would assume the whole ground strap was that way before it actually ran. So yeah, it was terrible. That was number 6. So we'll pop a new plug in there. Coil wire. So don't make that dumb mistake. We obviously don't have a coil because we're running a GM1 wire. Alright, so now we're going to light it off with 6 new plugs and 6 new wires. Let's see if she idles any better. It's also warmer out today. It's about 50 degrees right now, so it's not a real cold spot. Better by a lot better. I have my vacuum gauge hooked up to manifold vacuum. You want to make sure you don't hook it up to ported vacuum. The vacuum gauge is hooked up where the brake booster is hooked up. So you should be getting exact manifold pressure. We're going to adjust the idle air screw to where we have the optimum amount of vacuum. Now, there's a lot that will mess with the amount of vacuum you get, especially if you're running a really aggressive can. This motor was rebuilt by the previous owner. They had a shop do it. I do not know what the specs of what they put in the engine are, but I can show you what kind of vacuum we're getting. So, with the carburetor pre-adjusted how we adjusted it, our vacuum appears to be reading fluctuating between 19 and 20 pounds of vacuum. For good brakes, you want to make sure you're above 15. Now, as far as that goes, I don't really want to change anything because it's perfect. However, I guess I can mess it up and bring it back to good form. So, I'm going to take this passenger side, your driver's side vacuum screw, and we're going to snug it into it to show you the change everything out of there. See it starting to stumble. Now we're dropping the time. Now instead of 20 pounds, instead of 19 to 20 pounds, fluctuating between 16 to 8
back out, really smooth out. Everything's all okay. One has cleared out, a little bit better. Full turn